All right, everyone, I want you all to come in just a little bit closer and take a look at the screen right in front of you. Do you see the computer game that's playing? Of course you do. It's Monkey Island 2, the second episode in the series. Welcome back, I'm glad to have you. But this is the special edition version of the game. The graphics have been updated. The sound has been updated. The music has been updated. It talks to you. This is not how it looked in the early 90s when it first came out and when I first played the game and fell in love with it. So I'm going to perform a little magic trick. Are you ready? Watch carefully. Oh, isn't that fantastic? This is the original version of the game. And while the updated graphics are nice and pretty, I'm going to play the rest of the game in the style to which I am accustomed. You'll notice that the music has changed slightly. The graphics obviously are back to the original pixel art, which honestly is an absolute thing of beauty. It's my great hope, however, that the voices continue on. I don't think that has turned off. Let's give it a shot.
You're supposed to be cooking.
Yes, okay.
I had to go to the bathroom. Don't worry, I washed my hands.
Nice try, but not good enough. You're fired.
Aw, shucks. I guess I just keep the week's worth of wages that he gave me right up front. Hi, everybody. My name's Micah, part-time gamer dad. Welcome back to Monkey Island 2. I am so glad you're here. As stated in the last episode, the first episode, this is like one of my favorite games of all time, and I played it so much as a kid. The special edition is nice. I did enjoy the updated graphics, like in the first Monkey Island series I played through. But I got me a hankering for some old pixel graphics. So let's go ahead and make our way through. Not only because it's got that old retro charm, but also because Guybrush kind of looks a lot more like young Obi-Wan Kenobi in his pixel version. So let's just go ahead and go with that. Pulling up from the last episode, I had been hired as the cook here at the Bloody Lip Saloon, and it was just all a ploy to get some money out of the cook. Getting fired is part of the job, but there's one other thing I gotta do, and we're going to look at the spit dripping down the wall.
Here.
Yes, we know. Let's use the paper with the spit dripping down the wall.
Oh, yuck.
Ugh. Okay, great. Now we have Largo's spit. What we're trying to do is make a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand, the island's resident tough guy, because he's got everyone kind of in a vice grip. So if I make a voodoo doll, I can chase him away. But I need 4 ingredients to do that. I need something of the head, something of the dead, something of the body, and something of the something or other. I have something of the dead, and because I dug up a bone from one of his relatives in the graveyard. I've got something from his body, which is his spit. Now I need to get like his hair. Oh, and something of the thread. I need to get a thread of his clothes. And I think I know where to go to get both of these things. You see, he's taken up residence in Scab Island's only hotel. And I don't think he's home right now. I've chased off the guy working at the front desk because I cut his alligator loose, so now I've got free reign to go into his room. Wheels within wheels, puzzles within puzzles, and would you look at that? All kinds of things to look at, actually. Man's a bit of a slob.
I don't see anything special about it.
No,
And again,
alright.
I never really have understood
Oh,
it.
hi, you're home.
Into my room.
The person at the front desk.
Thought it was my room.
That's even
Well,
better.
it ain't. So get the out of here.
They actually had him drop the F-bomb. That's the best part. Okay, I guess I gotta be fast whenever I go in there. Shoot. Let's go out and come back in and see if his position resets. Okay, Largo, you home, buddy?
I
Yep.
thought I told you to get out.
Sorry, man. Okay, I just kind of ran around the island for a minute and came back, and he's gone.
There's strange little white bugs all over it.
All right, well, he left his toupee behind, and he just so happens to have lice. Isn't that lovely? Just what you would expect from a pirate.
It doesn't seem to stay closed.
Okay, got it. Oh, right, I remember now. Okay, it's all coming back to me. In order to get Largo's clothing, we need to do something kind of ridiculous here. And the door popping back open is what gave me the reminder. Okay, let me get all of the pieces of the puzzle in place because I don't quite remember where they all are. Hello, sleeping gentlemen. Don't mind me. What a magnificent looking bucket you have.
Just a bucket.
This is one of the more obscure puzzles in the game, and
It doesn't seem to open.
I already took care of one of them in the first episode, but this gives you an idea of just how esoteric some of the puzzles
Hey,
could be
leave
in
that
games like
alone.
that. Whoa, hi.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, I didn't mean to wake that guy up.
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Okay, thanks. that was pointless. So I have to go elsewhere on the island, but instead of cutting away immediately, I want to show you something. I talked about this a little bit in the first Monkey Island playthrough that I did, but something that made the guys and gals, I assume, over at LucasArts so amazing at what it is that they did is that they pioneered a lot of really cool technology for their games. One of them being the SCUM system, which stands for Script Utility for Maniac Mansion, something they made for their very first game that allowed the music of, amongst other things, one of the more endearing qualities of it is that it allows the music to be kind of fluid and transition from scene to scene instead of just cutting off. Hello everyone, Future Micah here from the Editing Bay. As usual, I got this one wrong. It's not the SCUM system that allows the music to change dynamically. The SCUM system is the engine for the game that the boys out at LucasArts created for their first point-and-click adventure game, Maniac Mansion. No, what I meant to say was that it's the iMuse system that allows the music to change dynamically. So let's all just pretend that when I'm saying SCUM, I mean iMuse, okay? Great. Thank you all very much for your understanding. Listen to this kind of amazing MIDI music that's playing right now as we're here in Woodtick, and listen to what happens whenever I venture out into the island. Ready? There we go. It had like a little bit of an interstitial that played there, a transition. So instead of just cutting from one track to another, which is kind of jarring, they made the immersion quite a bit better in the game by allowing the music to be a lot more fluid like that, which I think is really just amazing. All right, we are going to use the bucket that we picked up with the swamp.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine.
All mine, a whole bucket of mud. Okay, back to the path. And there's the transition again. And we'll head back into Woodtick and we'll hear the music transition one more time. There we go. Seamless. Okay, we're back in Largo's room and time is of the essence here. This is gonna be a lot more difficult now that I switched to the old controls. We're gonna close the door that doesn't stay closed all the way and use the bucket of mud with the door and set up a nice little prank for the man. And now we're gonna walk to the dressing screen so that we can hide. And let us watch the hijinks unfold.
What the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head.
Acting!
When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
It's a real sorry!
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Maybe you should have.
Stunned.
You're twice the guy's size. Come on, man. What's he gonna do to you besides dangle you over a bridge like he did in the last episode? The voice actor they got for Largo is fantastic, although he sounds so much like Plankton from SpongeBob, he really could have dialed it up to 11 whenever he got steamed right there. That's kind of a missed opportunity. All right, back to the ship. And wouldn't you know it, there's the man.
Marty.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
Talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up, or else.
He'll be back to pick it up, or else. All right, well, I guess we could try talking to Mad Marty. Talk to Mad Marty.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
No, I don't have my claim. I lost it while I was being
Your
killed.
dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Oops. I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
That's still my favorite line. Okay, so obviously we need a claim ticket to get Largo's clothes, thus completing everything we need for the voodoo doll. So he must have a claim ticket somewhere in his room, so let's go spying in his belongings once more. All right, let's close the door because he has it hiding right there. Pick up laundry claim ticket, open the door, back out we go, and Largo is none the wiser. Okay, is this the right thing?
Nice.
Okay, clearly it is. Let us give the laundry claim ticket to Mad Marty, and thus is our scheme complete.
Ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere.
I
saw
tell you
it
what,
a while ago.
the guy doesn't mess around. He's got it clean already.
Oh, where was it?
Somebody wash their parrot.
Ah, here it comes.
Sure, that'll work. Look at pearly white bra.
Nice April fresh scent.
Mm-hmm. All right, something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead. We have all 4 things, so now all we have to do is head on back to the swamp and talk to our good friend, the Voodoo Priestess. Join me, won't you? Oh, Voodoo Priestess, I have returned.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
You know it, baby cakes.
About that voodoo doll,
Have you brought me the ingredients?
You bet your sweet Bippy I did.
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it.
Scalp fragments.
Have you brought me any other ingredients?
As a matter of fact, I
I had
have.
some of his spit.
Excellent.
Yes, indeed.
You may keep the paper.
That's very kind of you.
Have you brought me any other ingredients?
How about this bone of his
the bone of his
grandfather that I
grandfather.
dug up with these very hands?
Do you have the final ingredient?
I wouldn't have come back if I didn't.
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work.
Nobody is questioning it. They're just like, yep, that's Largo's.
Last. Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head.
Check.
A single piece of Largo's thread.
Check.
A drop of fluid from his body.
Check.
A single chip off the bone of the dead.
Super check.
And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate.
Which is delicious. By the way, everyone should be using MSG. It does not cause
Ought
headaches.
To be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, yeah.
Yes, acting some more. Kaboosh.
Hey, that looks just like him.
Does it?
Thanks, voodoo lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Oh, darn it. That really weirded me out as a kid because I thought that there were better ingredients that you could get, but there's not. That's just how the game goes. But I was like killing myself trying to think through every scenario. Like, well, what else could I have gotten? Did I get like the bad choices? Turns out no. They didn't make the game that complicated. They made the game complicated, but they didn't make it that complicated. All right, we got everything we need. Look at the voodoo doll.
Mean looking and ugly, just like Largo.
Just like the man. Handful of pins, a voodoo doll, and knowledge of where Largo lays his bald little head down at night.
What are you doing in here?
Oh,
Get
I
out
am
of
doing
my
something
room and
amazing.
Stay out.
Oh, whoops, I gotta be fast. I thought I would have more time. Okay, let's try that again.
Stop
Use
bothering
pins
me.
in voodoo doll. Woo-ha!
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad.
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood,
Threepwood.
Slayer of
Recognize
LeChuck.
me. That's why I carry this.
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb.
Squink.
How are you doing that?
Voodoo
Largo
magic.
Battalion, You are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
On
Oh,
what?
Well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make.
Doink. Doink. I don't know if you can hear it, but he was actually screaming, but for some reason it was really quiet.
LeChuck.
What's that?
What did you say?
killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she?
Partially true.
Does she have one of these?
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that.
Well, don't let him see it, you
What?
idiot.
It is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years.
That's how I determine whether something's alive or not. I
Look
shove it
out,
down the
look.
front of my
The
pants.
most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Oh yeah, he said something about bringing LeChuck back to life.
Whoops.
That's a future Guybrush problem. That's not a now problem.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush.
Oh,
If
barnacles.
they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form.
Hmm.
His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be.
Rotten, partially decomposed.
Decomposed.
Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes,
He's gonna try to kill me.
undoubtedly.
What can I do? Where can I hide? Can you give me something to protect me? Can you just kill me now and get it over with? No.
Can you give me something to protect me?
He has magic just as strong as mine. Nothing I could give you would protect you.
Oh, we're just
But
supposed to go with that,
there
too.
is a way out.
What is it?
You're doing it right now.
Talking to
Doing with
you?
the change in my pocket?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Oh,
Big
didn't
Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world.
Say
Find
what?
that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. Where'd you get this?
I don't know why the
Check
words
it
keep
out at
cutting
the
out.
Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Pretty
Gee,
fat.
thanks.
All right, thanks, Voodoo Lady. Let's take a look real quick.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook, young Lindy, the cabin boy,
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers, the first mate, and Captain... Good heavens! Captain Marley!
Whoa!
They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island.
Hey, that's
They
what the
made a map
cartographer
which They
said.
divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island.
Well, that's
It
where
was a
I
huge
am.
Success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire.
Goodness
Young Lindy
gracious.
drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the
Booty
cash to
Island.
bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Okay, you actually had to read that in order to further the plot. Okay, well now we know what to do. Largo's reign of terror has ended on this island, so we kind of have free reign. Okay, so what this means is that now that Largo is out of commission, the embargo has been lifted, and we are free to sail around to other islands. Now, there is some cool flavor text that you can get by walking around and talking to everybody in the town, saying like, hey, Largo's gone. And they're all just kind of like, yeah, so? That's sort of the continuing running joke of Guybrush never getting credit for the things that he does. Most importantly, however, we need to go talk to Captain Dread. All right, take another look at his face because this is like the last time you'll get to see it. We're gonna charter his boat now and we'll only ever be able to see the back of his head from here on out. Look at Captain Dread.
It's me again.
Huh?
So I see. What can I do for you this time, man?
Why can't I charter your ship?
Like I said before, man, I lost my lucky eye that has seen the world sailing necklace.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
Eye that has seen the world necklace, huh? Well, would you accept a monocle from a cartographer? Because that's the solution to this puzzle. It is an eye that has seen the world through maps. Why it wouldn't let me give it to him, though, I have no idea. I think entering into the conversation is what closed that out. So instead of talking to him, let's just give him the monocle.
Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace.
There we go, done and done.
What can I do for ya?
I've got to charter a
I need
ship.
to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island.
I wonder
So
how
I'm
that
now free
happened.
to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of eight.
Oh, I got far more than
I do have
that.
much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great.
Hmm.
Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Hey, that's part 1 done. Off to part 2. 4 map pieces.
Deep in the Caribbean, hidden by an endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress.
He had that the whole time when he was a ghost, too, by the way. Even though he kept his ghost ship parked underneath Monkey Island, he still had that whole
When are we gonna
fortress.
Resurrect the old bloated fool. Oops.
Say goodbye to the ghost pirate LeChuck. Say hello to the zombie pirate LeChuck.
Just this one time, Largo.
Oh, that
Only
voice.
because they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
It's Threepwood, and I found him on Scab Island.
More like I found you.
No
Got
one
him.
gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive. I'm entrusting this
Alive.
to you. Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
We are sailing the ocean blue. This is what made Monkey Island 2 so much bigger and better than Monkey Island 1, is that yes, you got to sail from one island to another in Monkey Island 1, but in this, there are multiple islands for you to sail between, and it's all thanks to Captain Dread's ship. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to pick up this bag of parrot chow for reasons. And let's go and talk to Captain Dread.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta.
The Jolly
Where do you want to
Rasta.
go?
I forgot that's what it was called. Let's see. Well, what are my choices? Where can you
I don't
take
know.
me?
What are my choices?
I only know how to get to 3 islands, man.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island.
Mm-hmm.
The only island where pirates are free to be pirates.
Don't need a tagline, but
Then
continue.
There's Booty Island, the festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island.
Sounds
It's run by one
intriguing.
of the most respected and loved governors around, Governor Elaine Marley.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island, a fascist dictatorship run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map, courtesy of Dread Tours. You can use it to show me where you want to go.
Okay, there we go. Here's our interface. We got 3 islands to sail around to instead of just the 2. That's one more than 2. All right, so Booty Island, my favorite of the 3, is where our lost love Elaine lives. And then there's Fat Island, which is definitely the thing of a fantasy adventure game, because who could imagine a fascist dictatorship run by a big bloated pig of a man? Oh, that's just silly is what that is. Anyway, off to Booty Island. And just like the Muppets, we travel by map. This actually goes on for a very long time if we will allow it, so let's just go ahead and fast forward through. You can fast forward in this game by clicking both of the mouse buttons at the same time. And thankfully, it doesn't happen every time, only the first time you go to an island. Okay, well here we are on Booty Island. I think it's good that we kind of walk around a little bit, get to know our surroundings, and talk to the locals. How about this old fella with his ear horn?
Wonder if he's loaded.
Talk to old man.
Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Did you say that again?
Are you related to the bartender on Scab Island?
Hey, old man, how about blowing off the cannon?
How about just blowing off?
Oh, snap.
My name is Augustus DeWatt, not old man.
Sorry, old man.
This cannon is for official purposes only.
Okay, what purposes are they for?
Hello again.
What was that?
Eh. Again, old rules of comedy. Find somebody, create a character, give them an impairment of some kind, and you have instant comedy gold.
You don't have a brother named Marty, do you?
Boy, the only Marty I know is Mardi Gras.
Who?
Mardi Gras. It's a joke, boy, a joke.
Lighten up,
You're here
yeah.
for Mardi Gras, aren't you?
Not exactly. But hey, what the heck, if it's a party, I'm there.
Well, if it's a party you're looking for, I hear Governor Marley is having some super shindig up at her mansion.
Let's see. Meow, meow, meow. That's funny.
That's funny. I used to date a Governor Marley.
Oh, sure. And I'll bet you helped her beat LeChuck, too.
As a matter of fact, hey, wait a minute. Let's see. Yeah, you better believe it. No, I beat him all by myself. Don't laugh, I've got the proof right here. Does he reach into his pants?
Don't laugh, I've got the proof right here. In my pocket. Whoops.
Hey, kid, it's okay. Mardi Gras is the time for fantasy. Now just run along and enjoy yourself.
Will do. So he blows the cannon off every time, like, the mail boat comes. That's the whole thing there. And that will come into play in one of the most convoluted puzzles on this island. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that quite yet. Let's check out this fun little place.
He looks like he's really into this stuff.
And what is this that's on his counter?
That's part of the Big Whoop treasure map.
What?
I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
Well, it just so happens we've got the book right here in our little old pocket. That is not how I thought the dude would sound.
Isn't he a beautiful parrot?
He's preoccupied with his reflection.
Okay, this is all very important, by the way.
That's a real ship's horn, just like the ones used on modern ships.
And look at the saw. I remember everything I need in here.
Bottom of the sea. She cleaned up real nicely, though.
Real nicely. Okay, let's stop talking to you. Let's pick up the saw.
I'd like to buy this well-polished old saw.
Excellent choice. That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
A bargain at twice the price.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
All right, we also need the horn for reasons.
I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
And I'd like to sell it to you.
No,
That'll
boy,
be
howdy.
40 pieces of 8.
Again, super cheap. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock.
He just has them laying around.
Here you go.
Thank you.
All right, and obviously we need to get the map because that is, in fact, one of the actual map pieces, but we can't afford it right now. What I want to do is try to get the mirror.
He likes it where it is. He likes it where it is.
Okay, I do need the mirror at some point, but I can't get it right now, so what I'm going to do instead is leave because I have what I need. Why do I need the horn, you ask? Well, as I mentioned, the cannon goes off whenever the mail boat arrives. And how do boats announce themselves? Why, they blow their horns. So watch this.
That sounds like the mailboat. I'd better fire the cannon.
Kaboosh!
That ought to do it. Of course, I don't see no mailboat.
Well, where's the mailboat?
Thought I heard it.
I see.
Okay, there we go. That will come into play later. For now, we'll hop into the costume shop. Talk to this goofy old guy. Sir? Walking around like a Flintstones character?
Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone. Or on reserve.
Oh my! Very well. I suppose we're done talking.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Tell you what, this costume right here, like, haunted my nightmares after playing this game. Look at this thing. Look at that monstrosity.
I think this one's my favorite.
Oh, Guybrush, no, that's a bad idea. And who could this possibly be?
I like this one.
He likes them all. He likes costumes. Good for you, Guybrush.
Sunken galleons. Check it out.
Check it out.
Check it out. Sightseeing.
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
My name's Guybrush.
And who might you
Captain
be?
Kate Capsize.
Hi, Captain
Like
Kate.
to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Did they give her a little bit of an accent there? Oh, I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it. I'm into it. I actually did like the character of Captain Kate the Capsize, and if I remember correctly, future Micah might have to double check me on this in the editing, but I seem to remember that they had a Kate Capsize game in the works over at LucasArts shortly after this came out, and it got scuttled for whatever reason. But either that or they were like trying to get one done. Either way, they wanted to center a game around this Captain Kate Capsize character, but it didn't end up coming to fruition, which is a shame. Hi there, Future Micah in the editing bay once again, and man, I was way off. LucasArts was never planning a Captain Kate Capsize spin-off game. What I was thinking of was the cameo appearance she makes in the DLC for a game called Sea of Thieves that came out in 2018 for the Xbox. And it's less a cameo more than a full-on homage to the game because they reuse the same character model, she is called Captain Kate Capsize, and she is explicitly hunting for Guybrush Threepwood in the game, so it is a lovely homage to the Monkey Island games from a more contemporary entry.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay.
She's like so impassive. She's just trying to run her business, right? She's not cozying up to this guy.
I'm searching for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Yeah? When I was the first mate on the Limping Limpet, we went in search of Big Whoop. We'd heard it was buried under a place called Blinky Island.
I thought it was Inky Island.
The island or the treasure. The captain eventually died of boredom while we were crossing the sea of beige flotsam. But is better.
Died of boredom, huh?
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around.
Glass-bottomed, you say?
I'm off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
6,000?
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
Good for you. I'll come back later.
Okay, I'll be here.
Clearly disappointed. All right.
Check it out.
There's a lot of island to explore here. I think one of the last places we're going to check on this episode is going to be my old buddy Stan and his previously owned coffins.
Welcome to Stan's previously owned coffin.
Hello.
We have the dead for a lot less bread. What are you looking for, son?
They just reuse the same sprite, straight up.
Need a bin for your next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck. Just look at all this quality merchandise.
Oh, it just makes me smile every time I hear it.
Living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing.
That sort of thing.
Well, speak up. Or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
No. Now, I don't think they used this music in the special edition for Monkey Island 1, but this is Stan's theme. This is like his quintessential music that plays. It's like a mix of like Go Ask Aunt Mamie or whatever it's called and The Wedding March. Why they would mash those two up for Stan, I have no idea, but it just fits.
Actually, I'd just like to browse.
Sorry. Health regulations prohibit me from allowing uncertified persons free access to used interment paraphernalia.
Oh, shucks.
Didn't you used to be a used ship salesman?
Didn't you used to be a used ship salesman?
Well, yeah. But I decided to get into a business where unsatisfied customers are less likely to come back and complain.
If you know what I mean. I'm not actually in the market for a coffin quite yet.
Market for a coffin yet.
It's never too early to make funeral arrangements. Making plot reservations now ensures you a space at our popular Scab Island Internment Park.
Which we have been to and robbed from.
Discounts on park rentals.
Rentals?
You know, for barbecues, parties, that sort of thing.
Always find ways to monetize. I gotta go. See you later.
See you later.
Here, take this complimentary hanky.
Why,
Just
thank
my
you.
way of saying, I care.
Okay. He'll be back. All right, lots more to do, but we are going to have to do that some other time. We are out of time for today. Hey, thanks so much for coming along with me on this adventure. This is a blast of nostalgia for me, and it is just shocking how much of it I remember. But hey, if you like what you saw, drop a comment, drop a subscribe if you haven't already. Kate, you are really starting to bug me here, darling. I tell you what, let's go ahead and pop into here before we finish the episode. Hang on one second. Okay, that's a little bit better. Starting again. If you like what you saw, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Just do all the things on YouTube that one is supposed to do in order to signal to the algorithm that this is a channel we're taking a chance on. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da, shoo-be-doo-wah, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.